All right, let's do a little challenge. Can we build a professional, fully functional app completely from scratch? Oh, and the catch? We've only got 5 minutes. The tool we're using is a new AI called Base44, and we are about to find out if it can really live up to the hype.
I mean, you've been there, right? You get excited about some new AI tool that promises to build your dream app in just a few clicks, and you end up with a buggy, half-finished mess. It is so frustrating, and honestly, it's where most of these AI builders just completely fall flat.
And that is exactly the problem Base44 was created to solve. It's an all-in-one platform that's actually designed to get you from just an idea all the way to a finished app. And get this, it was recently acquired by Wix, so you know this isn't just some little startup experiment. This is the real deal.
Okay, so let's jump right into the very first hurdle where pretty much every AI builder stumbles. Simply getting the project off the ground.
Oh, you know that feeling? That moment of dread. You've got this amazing idea, you open up the tool, and you're just staring at a blank prompt box. How in the world are you supposed to describe the database tables or the user authentication you need? This prompt paralysis is real, and it's where so many great ideas just fizzle out.
So, Base44's solution to this is, well, it's kind of brilliant. Instead of forcing you to write from scratch, it gives you these pre-built app ideas. You just pick one, like an expense tracker, you click once and boom, a super detailed, professionally written prompt just appears for you.
And what this really means is huge. You don't have to be a prompt engineering wizard anymore. Base44 has already done all the heavy lifting, thinking through all the features, the database structure, the user flow, and it's all packaged up in a single click.
Okay, so you get past the prompt. What's next? Well, the next wall you usually hit is the design. You might get an app that works, but it looks clunky, outdated, like something straight out of 2010. It's just not something you could ever show to a client or build a real business on.
So, how does Base44 fix the design problem? It actually builds professional styling right into the process, and it couldn't be simpler. Because let's face it, a beautiful app is great, but it's not much use without a powerful engine running it, which brings us to our next point. I mean, just look at this transformation. It's incredible. It goes from this super basic, generic layout to a polished, modern design with literally one click. It applies a theme like claymorphism, which gives it that cool, soft, 3D, clay-like vibe. And suddenly your app looks professional without you touching a single line of CSS.
And here's the other huge part. You're not locked in. If you decide you need to add another feature after that first build, you just add another prompt. You don't have to start all over again, which is what a lot of other tools make you do. You just keep building on what you have.
All right, now for the part that usually stops most non-coders dead in their tracks, the back end. We're talking about the database, user logins, storing data, all the stuff that usually means you have to go hire a developer.
This quote from the source material just hits the nail on the head. For anyone who isn't a technical expert, having all that complicated back-end stuff under one roof is an absolute game changer. It just removes the single biggest barrier for most creators.
So here's where the difference is crystal clear. Other AI builders, they make you go set up your own database and connect to third-party services like Supabase for logins. That just adds more complexity and more monthly bills. With Base44, it's all baked in. The database gets created for you, and Google Login just works right out of the box.
You know, AI is fantastic for doing the big, heavy lifting. But what about the little tweaks? You don't want to have to write a whole new prompt just to change the text on a button or adjust a color, right?
This is where Base44 really gives you the best of both worlds. It has this visual edit mode, where you can just click on any element and change it directly, kind of like you would in Figma or Webflow. So you get the insane speed of AI, but you also get that fine-tuned manual control.
Okay, so this brings us to one last, really critical question for anyone building a serious project. What if you outgrow the platform? Are you just trapped?
Base44's answer is really simple. Nope, you are never locked in. You can export your entire project as a zip file, or you can push it straight to your GitHub account. What this means is you always have full ownership of your own code.
This quote just says it all. The freedom to take your code and host it literally anywhere you want. That gives you so much confidence. It proves that Base44 is built for real projects that need to grow and evolve over time.
And just like that, our 5-minute challenge is over. We did it! We have a fully functional app, a professional design, a real backend with user logins, and yeah, it's even completely mobile responsive right out of the box. This isn't just a demo, it's a real tool that's ready to share with the world. So that really just leaves one last thought. We've just seen how fast a real, powerful application can come to life. The question isn't if you can build your idea anymore. The only question left is, what will you create?